Hey guys, welcome back. I'm glad that you decided to join me. Today I'm going to be talking about self love, something that's very near and dear to my heart. One of the most important types of love, I feel, of course, next to God's love, just the ability to love yourself and to really embrace who you are and who God made you to be. I know as women, we all deal with this, we all struggle with this, even if it's not right now, at some point or another. I feel like we've all been confronted with the challenge of loving ourselves. And I feel like social media, reality TV has kind of conditioned us to compete and compare with other women that are not really typical. And when I say they're not typical, I mean, if you're comparing yourself to someone who's on television or magazines, you may not have the same resources that they have. These people have makeup artists, they have stylists, they have hair and wardrobe, they have Photoshop, so you really don't know what that person actually looks like. And those are the images that we're bombarded with on a constant basis. So it causes us to doubt ourselves as women, it causes us to diminish our own value. And we really need to embrace who God made us to be. We are all beautiful in our own unique way. And it's not just outer beauty, it's also your inner beauty, because you can be very, very attractive on the outside, but if you have a bad attitude, if you have just a ugly personality, then that makes you unattractive. So I really feel like we have to get away from the competition and the comparing and just really embrace yourself and just understand we all have our own insecurities. We all have been through things in this life that have made us feel ugly, that's made us feel worthless, things that we've allowed to devalue us. But at the end of the day, you really have to ask yourself, whose standard of beauty are you allowing to define you? Because if you are allowing yourself to be defined by society's standard of beauty, then you're going to constantly feel like you're having to do more to be more, and that's just not true. Um, I've battled with low self esteem, low self confidence for years. I mean, even in making this channel, it was a challenge, and I almost didn't make my channel because I was so afraid of how I would look and, you know, what would people say, and, just really not feeling that confidence that I needed to step out there. But I feel like me not doing it would be selfish because I feel like I have a gift that I want to share and I want to, be able to help other people. But it's a twofold purpose because in, me helping other people is also stirring up a healing and deliverance in myself and helping me to battle some of my demons with self-image issues and, self-love. And I really feel like, as women, we really just need to know our value and understand our worth. A lot of times we get in relationships or marriages or whatever, and if that person leaves and things don't work out, we tend to feel like, oh, we lost somebody. But you have to look at yourself as the prize. Like if they left you, then they lost something. You're the prize. So I feel like you have to look at yourself in a different light and really just hold your head up high and embrace who God made you to be. We're all different, we're all beautiful in our own ways, and we just have to start loving ourselves and not just loving the images that others present to us. You know, those images are not always true images. Those images are like facades because you really don't know at the end of the day what went into those things. But you know who you are. When you wake up in the morning, who you're looking at in the mirror. That's a true image. So it's just super, super important to really be you and be your best version of you all the time and just think very highly of yourself. It's okay to give yourself affirmations. It's okay to tell yourself, hey, I'm beautiful, I'm worthy, I'm valuable. Matter of fact, I encourage that. Some days I have to do that. I have to give myself pep talks because you have to be able to love yourself before anybody else will love you. Because a lot of times we get in relationships looking for the other person to fulfill us or that other person to love us in a certain way that they're unable to, certain voids that they cannot fill because you don't love yourself. So if you don't love yourself, it's going to be hard for somebody else to know how to love you. So, that's just something I wanted to express. I know as women, it's very difficult. As you know, we're bombarded constantly by these different images, on TV, social media, and just different things that we see on a day-to-day basis. But it's just really, really important to just understand your worth